All right. Good afternoon, Craps fans. This is Scott from Paradise Craps. Back at you for another crappy hour. Tuesday crappy hour. I know. Feels like later, doesn't it? All right, that's good. All right, I'm going to go ahead and start out playing $5,000 level of the 6 and 8 U3D2 Wayland's Way Craps. All right, that's live. Freaking commercials. All right. Okay, I think we're good to go. Linda and I were playing a little while ago. Got the on button out there. I think we're ready. So let's roll it. Okay, so we're going to start with bets on and locked. And that's going to be a $30 6 and 8. Place 6 and 8. Somebody else is rolling, so I don't need a line bet. Here we go. All right, $30 6 and 8. Oh, there's Jeff. All right, here we go. And we got a 9. All right, dismiss that. Volume up at least 1 click. Yeah, 2 clicks is good. All right, so 549 is the point. Nina. All right, let's take it down 1 notch. All right, and let's get rid of Jeff. And let's go over to Sydney. There we go. 1 of 2 ready. All right, we're rolling. All right, looking for that. Hey, Arizona Crap Shooter, what's going on, Anthony? You're here early, yeah. What's up with that? 10. Today's supposed to be a hot one up here. I can only imagine what it is like down there. Hey, Charles, good evening. Three craps, AC Doocy. Only 111. Well, that's not terrible. I don't know what it is here. It's supposed to be 108, I think.
Only 107.
No, he said it's 111 down there in Surprise, Arizona. Surprise. Yeah, not much of a surprise.
It says we're 110.
110? Yeah, that's crazy. So we're close today.
Sorry, 111.
Oh, we're 111 as well?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Feels like 104.
Feels like 104. You got 538. All right, so that's 35.
Come on. Trucking.
Here. Uh-oh. Got some buffering going on. Shoot. 415. Nine. 549. Point hit. 628. $35 winner. Oh, excuse me. Thank you. Doctor, oh, DB, what's going on? I'm back. I'm here every day. Where would I be back from? We did go to Mandalay Bay this morning to do the locals deal at the aquarium, which was cool. 628. Oh, there's the emergency vehicle. All right. So we did Mandalay Bay Aquarium, which was very nice. Haven't done that since our child was very small. And then we hit the casino. My wife found a Frankenstein game that she really likes. She played the train a little bit, and we ended up leaving up about $100. So it was a good day. Stopped at Jack in the Box for a T-Mobile cluck sandwich and some of those tacos. It's funny. It's so funny how addicted to those tacos she is now. All right, here we go. Coming out. I mean, I've always loved their tacos, and anytime I'm in a place where there's a Jack in the Box, I get their tacos. But now she's hooked on them as well. It's like tacos.
We still have two 99-cent taco deals to get in the next week.
She said, and we still have two 99-cent taco deals to get in the next week. All right, so that was $30. So now I'm going to go up to 120. All right, 120. Cadillac Jack in the house. What's going on? Oh, 617. That hurts. That's not a winner if you've got your bets out there. All right, so that was 120. So now I got to go 210.
Oh, you're heading down my rabbit hole?
No, I don't know about your rabbit hole, but yep.
I don't advise it.
You don't advise it, okay. Part of the strategy, honey, unfortunately. 210, 210. All right, here we go.
I got your butt.
538. All right, so 210 is going to pay me what? 21. 245. All right, so 245. And then I'm going to take that down to 150. All right, so that's going to be 150. DB says, I used to eat at Jack in the Box out west years ago, but they don't have any. Yeah, I know. I was just in Florida for many years, and they do not have them there. And the chicken was good. I mean, it wasn't like a processed, pressed chicken breast. It was as close to real as you can get, natural, I should say. But yeah, their food really is surprisingly good. Acey Deucey, 3 craps. But those tacos, boy, especially at 99 cents for 2, cannot beat that. That is a great snack. Or an accompaniment to a sandwich. But a late night snack, man, that hits the spot. Anthony says, no Jack in the Box in Florida. No, sir. Nah, no Jack. I don't eat it often, but I could imagine my having access to a Jumbo Jack. Yeah, that's right. And it's right here on the corner of Tropicana and Decatur. Absolutely love it. My wife was saying, I wish it wasn't quite as convenient. Yes, it is definitely very convenient. 325. But heck, in Vegas, everything's pretty much convenient, which is really nice. All right. DB says, I don't know Mandalay Bay, but I did go to Moat Aquarium here in Tampa, and it was great. Yeah, I never got around to getting to that one. Pretty same. I petted some baby. Yeah, they had a little touching stingray thing here as well. Oh, and they had manatees there. They don't have manatees here. Yeah, they are huge. Arizona crap shooters. I used to love the dollar chicken sandwiches. Yep, there you go. Hey, Red Eye. Good afternoon. All right, here we go. Yeah, it's a beautiful aquarium. It's not very. I mean, if we paid, my wife was saying, if we paid full price, $30 a person, we'd be pretty disappointed in how quickly you can walk through it. And I guess you can just sit there and chill and watch them in the big aquarium. But, 617, son of a gun. All right, so that was 150. So now I got to go up to 240. But it is very nice, very nicely maintained, very nicely decorated. Yeah, it is a nice aquarium. For a casino especially. Man, it's like over in the convention space area, and they were having some kind of pet zoo convention going on. A lot of animal related stuff. 3 craps, Acey Deucey. Dr. S in the house. Good evening. Yeah, it's cool that, like, when we went down to Silverton, we've been there a couple of times now during the feeding, and they know when that diver's in there, you see the big rays coming over, and then they just like suck the food right out of the diver's hand, and they're like on their heads, on their shoulders. It's pretty cool to watch. All right. Here we go. Still coming out. And we got a 4. Hard 4. Yeah, it's been spotty, but in general it's better, yes. Six, odd 6. All right, where am I at? 240. What's 240 going to pay? All right, 240. 240 pays 280. Yep. All right, 280. All right, and now I'm going to go down to, that was 240. So I'm going to go down to 18, 180.
When Tiny Pill a Day delivers triple option support. Move free. And the honest story is, you just never know. When you get it, you gotta take care of it. Join me, Rich Roll, as I meet up with future media star Walker Hayes to find out what it takes to keep doing the things we love. This is the action plan.
Okay, 180. Five, fever. Oh, all we need is a two for the old bonus. Hey, Seth. Good afternoon. IPTV does, and I think Dr. S does. I think what they're betting if you click on them. So on Crapsee, if you go to shooter, no, if you go to rank, and if I click on red eye, I thought I could see your table. No, that's just the equity curve again. So no, I don't know. I thought there was some way. Active players, no. No, I'm not. I don't know how to do it. I thought there was some way you could see what other people are betting. No, did they take that away? Oh, 617. Shoot. All right, so that was 180. 18. So now I got to go to 270. All right, let's check the leaderboard. All right, quarter after the hour. Number one, Blue Jay Way Kevin. Good afternoon. Top dog, $780. Seth, number two, 275. Charles, number three at 104. Red Eye, number four at $93. Libby, $67. Mrs. Big Money, aloha, welcome. Just started. Cadillac Jack, minus 41. Paradise, minus 330. Here we go. And what have I got out there? 270, right? Yep. All right. 426. All right, 270 is going to pay me, looks like 315. 270 is going to pay me 315, yep. Okay, and now I'm going to go down to 210. All right, so we're down on that and back out for 210. Oh, any roll of the dice. But how does it show the individual person? But if you wanted to see somebody else's, I think is what he's asking. AC Deuce, you see what somebody else is playing? shows what you had down, but. Two craps, aces in both places.
Somebody over.
437. All right, so that was 210 down. So now I got to go to 300.
I see, that's what I was saying, Lindsay.
4, hard 4. Six, two, eight. All right, 300, 350. All right, so now we're going down to 24, 240. All right, congratulations, Dr. S. Enjoy your cocktails. Up on the Lido deck, 516. All right, what did I say was at 240? 240 pays 280. 24 pays 28, yeah. All right, now we're going to go down to 180. All right, 180. I think I'm actually back at base. I should be back at base. I'm up 200 bucks. Yeah, I think I'm going to go back to base. I don't remember what my session high was, but that's pretty good. All right, back to base, 30 bucks. Much safer. Five two. Good time to go back to base. All right, so it's going to lose that. Back out for 120 each. All right, so that was 195. Seven out. All right, so that's going to be that down. And now we got to go, that was 120, so now it's 210. Six, 3, 9. Four, 3, 4, 7 out again. All right, 210 down. Now I got to go 300. Eight, 5, 3, 8. All right, so what did I say? 300 pay 350. Okay, so 300 pays 350. All right, and now we're going to go down to 24, 240. I need some more nickels. $40, right? All right, so down from that to 240. Okie dokie, and we're on the 8. Two craps, aces in both places. DB says, we also don't have In-N-Out Burger. Yeah, In-N-Out overrated, I think. I doubt it's better than Five Guys. Five Guys is just so damn expensive. But boy, those Cajun fries, or whatever they call them. They don't call them Cajun fries, what do they call them? What's the season fries, I guess. Yeah, we haven't been to Freddy's. Freddy's over here looks a lot like Friendly's in Florida. The same architecture, same color, actually same font for their logo and everything. I don't know what the relationship between Freddy's and Friendly's is, but there's got to be something there. We have not checked out a Freddy's yet, but it's on our list of places to check out for sure. Yeah, In-N-Out, I don't know. I like their protein style burger with the lettuce wrap. Their fries, though, the small stringy fries, even if you get them animal style, I don't know. They just don't really hit the mark for me. I know people rave about them. I don't know what it is. And the burgers are not bad, but I don't think it's all that in a bag of chips. Ooh, 426. I'll take it. All right, 240. It's going to pay me what? 280. All right, so that's 280. All right, and so now I'm going to go down to, that was 240. I got to go down to 180. All right, 180 each. All right. Oh my goodness, a lot of chat about burgers. I love both In-N-Out and Five Guys. I'd have to give the edge to In-N-Out. Culver's is great. Their greasy sandwiches are awesome, and I love their cheese curds. Original butter burger, yeah, their burgers are really good. And like I said, those cheese curds are something else. They don't do so well with my lactose intolerance, but man, they are good going down. McDonald's when the fries. Oh, my wife loves McDonald's fries best of all fast food places. Boxcars, midnight. I can take them or leave them. To me, again, they're a little too stringy, but the saltiness and the crispiness is really good. But I just had Del Taco because Del Taco and Jack in the Box beat out Chick-fil-A, which I find totally unbelievable because they just reported not too long ago that Del Taco is really struggling under the Taco Bell, under the Jack in the Box corporate umbrella. So now all of a sudden Jack in the Box and Del Taco are rated higher than Chick-fil-A. I mean, there are always lines at Chick-fil-A. There are people just go there in droves. So I really find that hard to believe. I believe they just bought their spots in whatever survey that was. I don't believe it. All right, so we're at 180. Yeah, okay. Still rolling in between my blathering. 314. Anyway, we did go to and I tried Del Taco in Melbourne. One opened up in Melbourne before we left, and I was not impressed. I mean, I used to go to Del Taco as a kid in Escondido all the time, and I really enjoyed it. That and Noggles. There used to be a Noggles over in between the beach and Escondido, and I really love Noggles. I haven't seen a Noggles in years. But anyway, and I tried the one in Melbourne and it was really disappointing. So I'm like, all right, we got to go try it. And it's right across the street from the Gold Coast and the Rio. So we stopped in one day coming back with the cats, and the fries are consistent. They are consistent with what I remember as a kid. Crinkle fries, hard four. Good consistency, good salt. So I really like the fries. Those were good. But I got a deluxe burrito. And it was a carne asada burrito. And the meat itself wasn't bad, but the overall burrito was just meh, nothing to write home about. So I don't know. Again, it reinforces my opinion that they bought their spot. I can't believe that they're rated higher than Chick-fil-A. Not that I go to Chick-fil-A, because I don't, but based on how many people do, I just find that hard to believe. 8, and that's a square pair, hard 8, and a point. All right, so that's 180, 18. So that's going to pay me 21, right? 210. 180. That was 180, 180, 210, yeah. All right, so now we're up 315, so now we're definitely resetting to base. And then we're after the half hour, so let me check the leaderboard. Let me reset my bets over here first, though. All right, back to base, 30 bucks. And leaderboard says Seth is now top dog, 1,200 bucks. Blue Jay Way Kevin is number 2, 1,100 bucks. Dr. S, 877. Boy, he did good today. Money Shot, Brian, aloha, good afternoon. 840 bucks. Then Libby, 677. Cadillac Jack, 446. Paradise, 315. And IPTV, 196. Look at that. Everybody is in the green today. That is a great day on the... oh, wait. Yeah, Charles, not having a good day. Sorry, I didn't realize there was more. Hoku's already come and gone. Busted his bankroll. Buster, aloha. Good afternoon. Just starting out. Mrs. Big Money, I don't know what's going on there. Bald Cajun, there you go. That's a new one. Good afternoon. Welcome. Plus 80 bucks. Doing good. Red Eye, plus 93. All right. Justice Gin in the house. All done with that Costco run. Plus 151. IPTV plus 200. Very nice. All right. Well, overall, it's a good day in the old casino. All right. What's going on here? Square pair. And that was a point hit. So we are coming out. Oh, let's go see what's going on. Oh, Cajun Crabs. They only did the survey in places that don't have a Chick-fil-A. Yeah, there you go. Conspiracy theories, but I don't believe it. At a national level, just no, it doesn't make any sense to me. Concrete mixers, I never tried that. Yeah, Culver's is good though, and they treat their employees really well. They're all really happy, so yeah, Culver's is a good place. Charles, I'm trying to get my bankroll back from $24. Oh my goodness. It's an uphill battle, yeah. Was that Anthony? All right, let's go. Here we go. Back to the $30 level. And we got a 4, hard 4. Six, 2, 8. Nice. Winner. 35 bucks. I'll take it with gratitude. Four, 3, 7 out. Well, that's why we go back to base. All right, back out for 120 each. His own baseball team, yeah. 325.
Just to be one. Capsule. Maybe you just made a Snickers ice cream. Here's how to move your data from Windows 10 PC to Windows 11 PC. This is simple.
8, square pair.
Like Windows backup will press
All right, so that's going to pay me 140.
sign in with your Microsoft account to help you save and press the
And that's a new session high, so I'm going to go back to base.
open Windows backup. Then follow the prompts to save everything to your Microsoft account. Once that's done, set it up with Windows 11 PC. You sign in with the same Microsoft account, and the files, settings, and apps will transfer automatically. No digging around or manual setup is required. Windows backup takes care of the details so you can enjoy your new PC right away. And if you're not comfortable doing it on your own, Best Buy also offers data transfer support as an add-on purchase for free as part of your My Best Buy membership.
8 again, 538. All right, 35 bucks this time. Getting close to that Bandito level there, Dr. S. Playing the Wayland's Way Craps, Wayland's Way Craps 6 and 8. U3, D2. Three, 1, 4, Little Joe. Six, 2, 8. All right, that's it. I got my Bandito badge for today. That's $500 profit right there, right on the dot. Thank you, Wayland, for another good strategy. All right, so I'm going to take that down. I'm done gambling for today. Very nice. Yeah, I got my senior Bandito badge for today, $500. Very nice. $5,000 bankroll. Yeah, my wife and we've been banging the heck out of that strategy, Dr. S. And I think it's much better than the Baccarat. You know, the Baccarat, I played it at 5, and I can go through them so fast. I just do it on my computer. 437. Out. I played it at the $500 level, and I think after 30 sessions or 40 sessions, I was down 800 bucks. I played it at the $150 level, and after 30 sessions, I was down $300. I played it at the $100 session bankroll level, and after 30 sessions, I was break even. You know, you lose a lot more at the $100 level, but you're only losing $100 at a time. A lot of losses in there. I don't think I would like playing it at that level. But she's been rolling it out on Crapsee, talking about the 6 and 8, up 3, down 2. And I've been rolling it out on Win Craps, and our results are very consistent, which kind of surprised me because I never really trusted Crapsee's RNG, but very consistent results. 527. And that is after about 30 sessions, we were up about $550 each. I'm at 40 something sessions now, 42, 43, and I think I'm up $700 playing at the bubble craps level, $3. So I think it's a winner. She's excited to go play it in the casino, which I think is great. So we'll have to get one of those two-seaters over at I think they got two-seaters at the Orleans. So we'll sit down on the bubble craps and try it at the $500 bankroll level, $3, 6 and 8, 538. All right, Charles. Sorry about that, brother. Good try, though. You're welcome. Have a great rest of your day. Hopefully see you tomorrow. All right, 8 is the point. Yeah, next week you'll be here. Fun. Man, that came up fast. Yeah, this is the Wayland's Way Craps, 6 and 8, up 3, down 2. I just call it U3, D2. And I think it's better. It's better than the Baccarat. It's, both Dr. S and Red Eye were playing it, and I looked at their equity curves, and we've seen it now many times playing it. It can nosedive like nobody's business, but it is strong as heck. It comes back with a vengeance. So you just got to have faith in it, like Dr. S says, and it will recover more times than not. So $500 bankroll, bubble craps level, $3. Start with so your base unit is $3 on the 6 and 8. You're going to go up 3 units, so your unit size is $3. You're going to go up by 3 units on a loss. You're going to go down by 2 units on a win, and you're going to reset the base once you get back into session profit. That's it. That's the whole strategy. So, and so our win goal has been $50, and you get 51, 52.50, right around that $50 mark. But I just rolled it out today at the $5,000 here on the table, and I got $500. 415. That was my win goal, and I hit it right on the nose. But yeah, we've been banging the heck out of it, both Crapsee and Win Craps, and it's pretty damn solid. Lots of ups and downs, yeah. And those downs are pretty big, but man, it comes back. And I wouldn't call this a ladder though. To me, it's not a ladder. It's a different progression, right? Because if you're going up 3 and down 2, that's not a ladder. A ladder is 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. That's a ladder. So this is not a ladder. I would not call it a ladder. Different progression. All right, point is 5. Three craps, AC-DC. All right, let's check the leaderboard at the quarter hour. Number 1 is Money Shot Brian, $1,800. Blue Jay Way Kevin in the number 2 spot at $1,400. Libby at $914 and gone. Dr. S $877. Cadillac Jack $670. Paradise at $500 even. The Bald Cajun $232. The Justice Gin $230. She's having a good day. Busta $211. Red Eye $93. IPTV $75. Mrs. Big Money, I guess she's not playing. Oh, Seth, that sucks. Minus 3K. And then Hoku and Charles both tanked their bankrolls. All right, let's keep going. 5 is the point. Stutter step, yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, because it's like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Yeah, I like that. That's kind of like a dance step. Not a ladder. Stutter step. Yeah, that's a good way to call it. 4. Odd 4. Six, 3, 9. Yeah, when Dr. S said it was a real ATM as opposed to the baccarat, which he was calling it an ATM, but it's really not. The baccarat, which is really fun because it's such a short, you're sitting there for a couple of minutes and taking out $50, $50, $50, but then you lose the $500 and it's just like, all right, well, was that 10 wins in between? Could be, but on average, it's not. So when you really look at the numbers, it's not. And I don't know, it's not a winning strategy, right? So I know that's a gambler's fallacy, and you can't overcome the house edge. And there is no such thing as a winning strategy because in the end, the casino is always going to get your money. Well, but and it's interesting. So I asked ChatGPT again the other day, what is the best strategy? Craps strategy. And ChatGPT came back with 549. So basically along the lines of what we already know. And that is the best odds, the best bets on a craps table, pass and don't pass. And it's funny because they still call the don't pass against the shooter. I don't look at it that way, but maybe because I am a dark side player. But anyway, pass and don't pass with maximum odds. But they were talking about, a $200 bankroll. You want 20 times your bet. So if you're on a $10 table, you want a $200 bankroll. And basically it was a $10 pass line or a $10 don't pass and then maximum odds because that reduces the overall house edge. But the problem with that is I think you got to have a bigger bankroll. So I don't agree with Crapsee on that, or with Chat IPT on that one, GPT. It just requires a bigger bankroll than what they're recommending. But that was it. So basically $10 max odd or lay max odds and $10 plus max odds on the different points. 628. But and the point that I was getting to was they talked about taking advantage of inefficiencies in the short games. So basically profiting on those short inefficiencies in the distribution, which again, I think we all realize that, understand that. And that's why I liked the baccarat, because it's just like your exposure is so little. You're in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. You're not sitting there grinding. This one is a grinding strategy. But like IPTV said, or somebody said, maybe BAM said it, you got to play it in a casino that's going to give you credit, because you're going to be sitting there for a while playing this strategy as opposed to the baccarat. So if you're going to get points, player points for playing it, you want to be in a place that's going to give you the maximum points, 4, 3, 7 out. So, the casinos that have like extra point days, because I'm old, that would be the place to play it. If we can find a $3, most of the off-strip places are $3. We did not play at Mandalay Bay because it was a $5 bubble craps. All right, 10 minutes till. All right, I guess I can put all this away. But DB, you're still going pretty deep when when you're going up on the stutter step. Your bets get pretty big. 527 come out. Winner. I mean, when you start to get to that 50 level each, 60 level each, you know, you're getting pretty close to that wipeout zone, and it'll get up there, but then it'll turn around. Those sixes and eights will start coming, and, you know, it comes down pretty damn good. It recovers pretty well. But you got to have the fortitude to ride it all the way up to that level. So yeah, it stings when you go all the way across and you get a PSO and you get wiped out. But I don't know. This one seems consistently better than the Baccarat. I can say that based on both my wife and I's testing of it. AC Doocy, 3 craps. Yeah, I mean, and basically they were saying, Waylon's saying, and I don't like it but it's true, you know, there's 5 ways to win on the 6, 5 ways to win on the 8, so combined you have 10 ways to win against 6 ways to lose on the 7. So, you know, theoretically, but it's not the 6 and the 8, it's the 6 against the 7 and the 8 against the 7. So, you know, it's like, yeah, you have 10 ways of winning, 10 out of 36 rolls, you know, will be winners, but 6 out of 36 rolls is going to be a loser. And, you know, this is still 5 out of 36 and 5 out of 36 versus 6 out of 36. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't know about that math part of it, but that's the premise for playing just a 6 and 8. And I mean, that's always been a decent strategy, the 6s and 8s. Just for that reason, because it's so close to the 7 as far as number of hits. 5, 3, 8. All right, point is 8. Coming up on that 5-minute mark. Yep, you're welcome, Cajun Crabs. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I rolled out the retirement plan a few times. I'm really not enamored with it too much. Three crabs, AC Doocy. All right, 5 minutes. Three crabs, AC Doocy again. Back to back, back to back. Oh yeah, it's gonna happen. for sure. 617. Four, three, seven. Come out winner. All right, probably going to be the last shooter here. Four, two, six. 2x4 lumber number. Yeah, 10-1, it's challenging. Yeah, choppy. Choppy, you can, like the Baccarat's pretty good with a choppy. Well, no, that's not true. Yeah, I don't think there's any strategy that can weather a whole buttload of sevens in a row. That's really the kiss of death. 8, 5, 3, 8. Yeah, I have not seen a strategy that can weather that. All right, last shooter. Yeah, 70 and nothing. Yeah, do you believe that? I don't. 516. You do? All right, well, there you go. I don't. 516. Does he roll out all of those, all 70 of those, or all live? He's just a trusting soul, I guess. Yeah, there you go. As long as he does them live, then that would give me confidence in him. Acey doocy, 3 craps. But any strategy that can go 70 and 0, I don't believe it, not for a second. Not within table minimums, table maximums, right? Yeah, you can come up with some baloney $100,000 bet, if you're playing with an unlimited bankroll, but, at what point do you come up against the table maximums? They're there for a reason. 639, so you can't buy your way out of a hole. All right. Point is 6. Last shooter. Yeah, unless they're all live. You've said it yourself many times. If it's not live, it's dead. Trust me, once you record something, if it's a total shit show, right in the basuda. Never makes the light of day. Guarantee it. And they could do 70 and 0? I don't think you could. I don't think you could. Not on a real table with real maximums. Okay. I don't think our get-together is going to be long enough for you to do a 70 and 0 run. 617, there we go. But I'm looking forward to it whenever that day comes. All right, that's it, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. That is the end of today's Crappy Hour. Thank you very much for stopping by. I do love the chat. Let's check the leaderboard one last time. See if Brian's still top dog. Yes, he is. Money shot, 3160, kicking butt and taking names. Well, not so much the taking names part. Blue Jay Way Kevin, number 2 spot, $1,750. Very nice. Libby, 914. Dr. S in the number 4 spot at 877. We'll call that 880. There you go. Cadillac Jack, 650. Nice. Paradise, 500. IPTV, 372. The Justice Gin, $250. Good day. The Bald Cajun, 235. Red Eye, 93 bucks. Mrs. Big Money never started, I guess. All right, then we got Seth, Buster, Hoku, and Charles all had pretty much bad days. All right, again, thank you very much for stopping by. This is Scott from Paradise Crabs. Come back, and I hope to see some of you tomorrow, same craps time. The only way to beat the casino is to rob it like that Clooney movie. Well, no, I think you said it the other day. I think the only way to win long term is by cheating. So dice influence. I can fly to Vegas for $100. All right, fly to Vegas. I'll pick you up. I'll put you up. We'll go play some craps, and then you can go home. That's cheap, $100. Damn, absolutely. All right. Take care, everybody. We'll talk to you later. This is Scott from Paradise Crabs. Out.